WRTV's Nico Panisi is live this morning at Central Christian Church with a story of love and hope. Nico, good morning.
Good morning. The month of June, we see a lot of rainbow. But what does this flag mean for people? Well, for members of the LGBTQ plus community, it could be a symbol of love, hope, and acceptance. And it's not often you see one hung in front of a church, like here at Central Christian, where members of the congregation tell me they want it to be a beacon for those out in the community struggling with their sexual or gender identity and their faith. At the corner of Delaware Street and Fort Wayne Avenue sits Central Christian Church. The historic building has been in Indianapolis since the 19th century.
Many churches say we welcome all. We try to make that real.
Today, the windows of the church proudly display rainbow flags. What Senior Pastor Linda McCrae says is a message to all who pass by.
Saying that this is what the church is at its core. The church at its core is welcoming of people, and is especially welcoming of people who have been marginalized or excluded.
McCrae says since the mid-90s, Central Christian has been an affirming and accepting place for members of the LGBT community like herself. But they weren't always vocal about it.
For a long time, we didn't make a big deal of saying that. We didn't put out a flag. We didn't put a big thing on our website saying, Pride or, the rainbow flag. We just thought, we just are who we are.
That left members of the community in the dark.
If you want to be open and want people to know that, you have to communicate it clearly.
WRTV spoke to Executive Director of Indy Pride, Shelley Snyder, about why representation and visibility is important.
LGBTQ plus individuals tend to have higher rates of depression and higher rates of suicide because of societal pressures to not be gay or queer.
Snyder says in addition to mental health struggles, this year has been a particularly trying one for LGBTQ folks in the Hoosier state.
This year, there were more than 20 anti-LGBTQ plus bills introduced in the State House. That is triple the amount of anti-LGBT bills that we have ever seen in a single year.
McCrae says that's why now more than ever, it's important to be an advocate and an ally.
Part of our mission is to continue to raise our voices as and on behalf of the LGBT community in the State House, in the newspapers, on TV, wherever we can.
McCrae says this past Saturday at the Indy Pride Parade and Festival, she carried around a sign that says, "This pastor loves you." The response was overwhelming. People were grateful, surprised even that a religious leader could and would be so affirming. Reporting live, Nico Panisi, WRTV.